War Games Survivor Series coming up this Saturday, and we'll talk about the Bloodline Civil War on Friday. But right now, let's touch upon what needs to happen in the Women's War Games match. Because we've come off of two historic weeks, in regards to WWE and female wrestling. SmackDown's got their Women's United States Championship. That tournament is ongoing. And this past Monday night on Raw, they announced the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Two mid-card titles that both divisions desperately need. Because I've been saying this for months on end, for over a year at this point. WWE has a big problem. It has a major problem in terms of building up contenders for their champions. And we saw that during Rhea Ripley's championship reign. We saw that during Bayley's championship reign. They need a quicker way to build up contenders for those titles. Now, this Saturday night Survivor Series War Games, it's not necessarily about which team wins the War Games match, at least not on the female side of things. That's a lot more important and a lot more valuable on the men's side of things because of the Bloodline Civil War. My focus when it comes to the Women's War Games match is how many storylines, how many potential future matches, potential future feuds come out of this match. We've already seen tensions rising between most of the women involved in this War Games match. All 10 have something to buy for. All 10, have different motives as to whether or not go all out or to take a step back, take advantage of the situation, and then after War Games, they target, in this case, either Women's World Champion Liv Morgan or the WWE Women's Champion herself, Nia Jax. Now, if I had to make a pick on who's going to win this War Games match, I'm going to give it to the all-star babyface team that they've built up. Because it is very clear that there are two weak links in this match, and they are both on the heel side of things. Candice LeRae, and yes, Raquel Rodriguez. To me, those two on that side are the most likely to get the pinfall or submission. On the other side, I really only see Naomi as being the weak link. And not even that, hell, maybe she gets the pin and that motivates her to do something else. Or to admit to have done something else. Like there are so many conspiracy theories out there. But the one thing that I ask to not come out of this match is yet another world title match between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Not because I don't want to see it. Not because it's boring or it's been done to hell for the past few months. No. Give it a break. Let them go their separate ways. Let Liv Morgan's title reign get defined by something other than Rhea Ripley. And let Ripley tear someone else a new one. Io Sky is the perfect next contender for Liv Morgan for that title. They'll put on one hell of a match. It'll justify the fact that this year Io Sky made it to one of the main events of WrestleMania, at least on the women's side of things. Give her that shot. And Rhea, we need to get you back in shape. We need to demonstrate how powerful you are. Like, they're not doing that already, but in this case, in a match. So yeah, you can try to target Liv Morgan, but you damn well know you're going to get Raquel Rodriguez in your way. And it's time to start building up Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Hell, at this point, I think they might be heading towards a WrestleMania Women's Championship match between these two. I wouldn't be surprised and I wouldn't be against that happening. But we've got to start laying the groundwork a little bit more. a little bit more, and please do not have Tiffany Stratton cash in to becoming the first mid-card champion in women's history. No. She needs to cash in on Nia Jax. That is the feud. That is the rivalry we're all looking forward to. And then we've got ourselves a three-way feud. Jade Cargill, she's been taken out. She's not going to be a part of WWE storylines for the next few weeks, months. And Bianca Belair, her tag team partner, is in search of who did this to my friend, who did this to my tag team partner. And again, there's a lot of conspiracy theories saying that Bianca Belair herself did that to Jade Cargill. To me, that would be too easy. It would be too simple, too predictable. And again, I don't see WWE turning Bianca Belair heel. She's just too over with the fans. She sells so much merch. Again, it is a business after all. This isn't AEW where we just do willy-nilly things. No. Bianca Belair to me needs to remain a babyface. So she's going to start targeting Bayley. She's going to look at Bayley as the culprit when it comes to Jade Cargill being out. We saw this past Monday Night Raw. They don't trust each other. War Games, they're not going to trust each other throughout the entire match. We're going to keep building and building that up. And then when you least expect it, Naomi is revealed to be the one that put Jade Cargill on the shelf. And Naomi versus Bianca Belair heading into WrestleMania, not a WrestleMania match itself, but heading into WrestleMania is a perfect buffer feud, is a perfect prep rivalry for Bianca Belair, for the ESC, so that when Jade Cargill returns in, February, March, and actually turns on the EST, we get a fantastic build-up to this money match at WrestleMania. Because at least for Bianca Belair at next year's WrestleMania, if it's not going to be Jade Cargill, then it has to be Rhea Ripley. Those are the two dream matches that WWE is looking to book when it comes to Bianca Belair. We'll just have to wait and see. But as far as the War Games match on the women's side of things, I'm more preoccupied. I'm more looking forward to what feuds, what rivalries, what twists and turns we can expect in this match after Survivor Series. I don't care about who wins the actual War Games match. Not as much, at least not as much as the men's side of things. I think it matters more on the men's side of things when it comes to team warfare, because those are actual stables. This is just putting people together, and eventually they have to break apart, and you have to put them to good use. So with that said, what are your thoughts on the Women's War Games match? Who do you think walks out the winner of this match, and who should target who after Survivor Series? Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. My name is Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.